there's a great cold pack that you had from the days of trying to get a cooler spine and to lower the body temperature for optimal sleep that I still have, that I was switching out bed cooling systems and I was without anything in Austin, Texas. It's 100 degrees. I undid this cool pack and put it under a towel and just laid it on my spine, and it worked wonderful for getting my body temp down cool enough for me to drop into sleep. So I celebrate your ability to like see the field and see the need, and then to design for the human psyche, I guess is what I want to say.
Bedtime, you mentioned that. I'm sure we'll come around again to that later, but I really feel like bedtime is the ultimate time to add a new habit, because you're not doing anything. You're just laying there trying to get to sleep. Maybe you're reading a book, maybe you're messing around on your phone, which you shouldn't do. Bad person looking at your screen right before bed, or people do it. If you can have something acting on your body that's benefiting you, that's calming you down, that's helping you in some way, shape, or form, while you're laying there doing nothing, you may as well do something. It takes zero willpower to add on something at bedtime if you're just laying on top of it or if it's resting on top of your body. It really is the ultimate. Maybe lazy isn't quite the right term. I'm lazy, or people are lazy and they want that, but really it's just that we've got so many distractions, we've got so many responsibilities, other things to do, right? Just honoring the fact that the people are busy, and it's a big ask to ask someone to take extra time out of their day, even if it is benefiting them, even if they do feel the difference. It's so easy to fall out of habit. And then, even if you're feeling that benefit, I've seen that a lot of times. Something's working well, and then you just kind of stop doing it, and then it goes away, and then you're like, why am I not feeling so great anymore? Oh yeah, let me pick that habit up again, and you go through that cycle.
I mean, I kind of want to go right into it. This idea that you kind of hinted on it. Like, I think the most common reflection I get right now is people are saying they're in a state of overwhelm, that there's this term burnout, which I don't love. There's this term where there's just so much. We could talk about how many bits of information the brain can pick up, but how many bits of information are presented to the psyche, and what story does Freddie's brain decide to pick up and tell about reality. Like it's just so different. What you said is like, lazy isn't a bad word. From my understanding, like a human being, it's like we are designed to eat and sleep, play and make love and tell stories. And this unconscious capitalism, which is what we do today, doesn't really fall in with the human design. So is there anything you want to add to that?
You've got to contribute to the gross domestic product, Freddie. Come on. You've got to hustle. You got to get out there and grind. You're going to spin me out on some like macroeconomic rant, but I mean, it used to be
I'll
that
bring
like,
us back.
right. It used to be, thank you. I can go anywhere. That's one of the drawbacks of having like a person who can't stop inventing things on the podcast. I'll go in different directions, but because that's just the way my mind works. But like, everyone glorifies the side hustle now. It used to be that a single income would be sufficient for a family, and then in the 70s, then you needed two incomes. Now you certainly need two incomes to support a household for most people. And now that's not even enough. It's like, where's your side hustle? Glorify the side hustle. I think that the side hustle is beautiful. And if you're drawn to do something else, of course, you need to do that, and you should do that. And you should put your gifts out into the world. But that being said, it's just, I see that whole culture as an extension of where we're at. We constantly need more, and there's more subscriptions for everything, and everything costs more. And so people are left focusing at the bottom of the pyramid of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, myself included, right? Like, I'm scratching my own itch. I think we all have to do that. I'm not necessarily a well-embodied person. It's all up in the head. That's where a lot of people are. That's not great. And so anything that can just be a little reminder that helps you to take a few deep breaths, that helps you get re-embodied, I think is a gift. I think it's a necessary thing to focus on these days.